You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex, with my partner, Hurricane Joe Weezy in the building, Sauce Kittings, and the one and only, Cream.
Hey! What's up? I'm happy to be here. How are you guys doing tonight?
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
I know you've been very busy lately, so I appreciate you taking the time out to come visit us.
Yes,
real quick.
very busy.
Yes, no, I know. Trust me, I know.
Industry, very busy.
I know. Trust me, I got word. You know, I got friends. You know, I got friends in high places,
everywhere.
man.
Yeah.
So you know, I heard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, the boy Khaled was like, "Look, I'm gonna let you borrow her right now. I'm gonna go play golf and I'm gonna let you borrow her just for a little minute."
Yeah, you know, I try to stay busy. I think that's the way to go. I just do a little bit of everything, you know.
Right.
So if you follow me, you're gonna see I'm everywhere. I'm outside.
No, definitely outside. So let's give him a little bit of background on Cream and what you've been doing within the whole media space.
Cream,
I know you've been out there,
celebrity food blogger, by the way.
A celebrity food blogger, yes.
Food blogger.
And I know you've been out there doing the media thing as well. I saw you
Yes.
covering Khaled's the opening of Khaled's news store.
We're the best snipes.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience.
Yes. Oh wow. Well, that experience was great. I mean, first of all, being in the same room with DJ Khaled is an experience in itself. Even though he doesn't have the time to talk to everyone, he tries like the hardest, you know.
Yeah.
And his energy like radiates around the room.
Absolutely.
It's amazing to be there. It's a lot of people. When you do media for that type of event, you have to have a lot of patience. It was really hot.
Right.
You know, we're in South Beach. It's like 100 degrees outside.
A lot of people. Everybody fighting to get in.
Right. Everybody fighting for that picture, for that like 15 seconds of fame. Right. So, you know, as you do media, you kind of learn, you know, you need a lot of patience, wear the right clothing, bring the right gear. Sometimes you don't get the content that you want to get. But yeah, no, I've just been busy doing things like that, you know. So going back to what you asked me about, you know, what I do. I'm a celebrity food blogger, but before that I was a food blogger. I started doing that probably around 7 or 8 years ago.
Wow, a while back.
Yes.
Did you start on IG as well?
No. I started through Yelp Miami.
Oh, okay.
By accident, I went to a Yelp Miami party. I knew someone I used to work with there. He's like, you should start Yelping and reviewing business. So I started doing it for fun. I became really good at what I did, and I realized I was really good at writing.
Right.
So I started getting invitations to go to events.
Nice.
To go blog to places, go eat for free, you know, to restaurants, that sort of thing.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about that because,
Yeah.
you know, me being a fat boy, you know, that's always been a goal of mine.
Right.
I always wanted to go eat places for free. Usually everywhere I go, I always support the restaurants and stuff like that.
I'm sure she could recommend you to
You can hang out with me and you'll get that.
You might have to invite me. Take me as your co-host, as your guest.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, so it kind of like took off though when I started my Instagram account.
Right.
Nice.
I was really.
How long ago was the Instagram started?
I would say probably four years ago.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I was really nervous about it. You know, I'm older than a lot of the other food bloggers, and I was just like, I was hesitating, you know. And one time I was talking to one of my girls, and I saw how successful she was with her page on Instagram. I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, girl, you just have to start your page.
Right.
You know?
Just got to start.
Yeah.
Just got to start and start posting.
Start.
Shouts to Gary V. That's what Gary V says. Just get it started.
Definitely. So she's like, you just got to do it, you know? And I was like, I'm not going to do it, though, till I find something creative. I don't want to blend in, you know? I don't want a basic food name, you know? I want to be different. That's who I am. And so one day I just came back from a cruise. That's another story, but that led me to get off the cruise, go home, and open an IG account. I thought of Cream because I love hip hop, and you know, cash rules everything around me. But I wanted to relate it to food, and so I turned into calories rule everything around me with the K because the C was taken. Anyways, so
makes sense.
So yeah, so that's how I started. Everything took off once I started Cream. Getting mad invites from everywhere.
Right.
And then little by little, in the beginning, I was doing everything for free. And then little by little, I learned how to monetize the page. That blew up as well. And then that's it. And then, I don't know, I got the opportunity out of doing something good. I got the opportunity to start doing media. I linked up with the right person.
Right, that's what I was going to ask you.
The right circle.
How did that transition come
the
about?
Right circle.
So I started volunteering out of my heart because one of the things I wanted to do in the beginning of last year was I wanted to give back more to the community because I had so many blessings. Like I'm not rich, but I've had like so many blessings.
Right.
You know,
and that's a natural thing. Like when you receive, you always want to give back.
Give,
you know what I'm saying?
Giving
it kind of comes natural, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I started volunteering. I just started following someone, you know, and I kind of met her in person one time, and I showed up to volunteer. And I was like, I want to do this. And it ended up being like the best experience. You know, they had DJs. It was a cool ass vibe.
Right.
I've become friends with some of these people. And I just love giving back to the community. So I feel that because of that, I just got the blessing to like get into the media side of it, just because of like connections and people that, you know,
the hard
work too.
Because
you
you're
know?
outside in the sun and it's 100 degrees or 90 degrees, and you're working 4, 5, 6 hours. So somebody sees that and then say, "Come to my team."
You're picking up boxes. You know, I broke my nails. You know, hello.
No, I find it fascinating that in the act of giving back,
somebody sees,
you know,
that.
you
God.
find yet another blessing, and you find another
disguise in that.
You know what I'm saying? Another opportunity that is going to prove to be rewarding as well. You know what I'm saying? So because you're doing great with it, like I love what you do. Yeah.
Thank you. So then, little by little, I think I just got invited to more media events. When I mean media, I mean like festivals, concerts.
Roots Picnic.
Yeah, a lot of big events, and so that's how I started learning little by little. You know,
those are like the perks. hanging out with Khaled, man. That's a blessing.
That's great. That's great.
I see him over there doing his thing, man. Shouts to Khaled, man. That's the bro. You know, we go way back. 25 plus years, man. Almost 3 decades now.
Wow.
But that's great. It's great to see you over there. Shouts to Patty. Shouts to everybody over at We the Best, man. That's the fam. Chico, you already know, Buttapuco, everybody, man. So, but it's great to see him at the level where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? That you know, he's really where he wants to be, man.
He's well seasoned already.
Yes.
Groomed and well seasoned.
Yeah, and I love him doing the golf thing. I love to see him doing the golf thing too, because it's like he's taking it to another level now. You know, and he's he's good. He's got a nice swing. He's really good.
Yeah,
he's really good. Let's go golfing. He's so funny. He's so funny. He's killing it, man.
Yeah, I feel like this is just the beginning for him. Actually,
I think
he's already done so much.
Yep.
But I think this is just the beginning.
Yep.
And I think he's gonna be around. You know, for a long time. We're gonna see him do so much more good things.
Right.
You know, so
Khaled is such a personality, though. He's such a character that he's just definitely a blessing to the 305 and the home team, because he's always supported, and even hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot of big things for hip hop as well. So Khaled, I think, is just a very he's a force to be reckoned with, man. And like you said, I think he's gonna be here for a long time.
Definitely.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's good to see you plugged in over there with them. It's good.
Yeah,
great
just a little, a little.
It's climbing a ladder. Hard work.
Yeah.
So tell us about the other who was referencing earlier. You said you got invited to the next level of all the levels. What about that level?
Oh yeah, I know there's some big events going on.
Are you allowed to say?
Are you allowed to even talk about
what media event you're gonna cover? The big one or no?
Can you talk about it or no?
Say or no?
Oh my God! Wait! Oh.
Yeah. Can we or no? See, I don't know. I don't know. Is you know? You tell me.
Okay, did I tell you?
Well, if you can't mention it, then we'll just edit it out.
What?
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't want to mention it because the last time I mentioned it, I didn't get it, and
so don't say,
I don't. But you guys will see. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll hear about it.
You'll
after
hear
we're
about
done
it more.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's actually a
okay.
huge event in another state, and
Great.
yes,
That's great. That's the key. The key is for you to keep moving and keep elevating and keep progressing, and that's what we that's what we're here to celebrate. And let's talk a little bit more. What were you gonna say, Champ? You were gonna say something about what? I wanted to ask Cream's take on the Kodak and 6ix9ine collab.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, what's up with that?
Get into the hot topics, and I know she's a music lover as well. So I wanted to get what's your take on the whole thing with Kodak and 6ix9ine linking up?
I'm definitely being biased because I love me some Kodak, you know.
Okay.
But man, I understand the whole snitching thing because back in the days, you know, we're all about loyalty and not snitching, and it's a whole reputation you get, you know, like behind
facts.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I mean, Kodak is smart. He made. I thought it was $1 million. It's $2 million apparently. What he sold, what the album?
Yeah.
right?
So got paid off the song and paid in the back end from the selling.
Well, I think it was the song and the video appearance is what apparently from what I understood it was. I mean, Wack negotiated the whole thing, so I think that's the way it worked out. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not hating. It's kind of like a smart business move. Why not make an extra crispy 2 mil? You know.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
He knows. I mean, if you're gonna work with 6ix9ine, you know what's gonna happen after. You know, I don't know the reputation you might get. We never know.
Right.
But I don't know. I hope Kodak is okay. I heard he was in Broward Hospital yesterday.
He was sick.
Yeah, I did hear about that too.
So I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't kept up, but I hope he's okay. But yeah, what do you think about the whole? Yeah.
Well, you know, first and foremost, prayers up to Kodak, man. I hope he's okay, and I hope he gets out of that situation, out of the hospital, good, man.
And gets better.
Yeah,
he's an icon right now. He's a legend.
Recovery.
He's like one of our legends.
He's definitely a legend, and he's definitely another one that's like a pillar of South Florida. He's done a lot for, you know what I'm saying, for the whole, you know,
the culture.
Change the whole, shift the whole culture in the music game. But I mean, you know, like you said, it's just a money play at the end of the day. I mean, Kodak pretty much says it in the verse, right? I don't want to, you know, not verbatim, but he says to the effect of like, look, I'm not hitting a lick with this kid. I'm not, you know, going halves on a break with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any criminal activity with this kid. So it's like, why are you tripping? Don't trip. Like, you know, I just got a rat to give me some cheese. Like, you know, leave me alone. So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I look at Kodak and these kids, even that kid with the 6ix9ine, they just figured out how to troll.
Making money.
How to troll the industry. How to troll and get headlines and get 1 million people to talk about them and stay in the spotlight,
and keep
and look, we're talking about it now.
And he left and came back. It's like he retires and come back. You kick him out the game, he finds another way to come back. I mean, look, it's smart, bro. This is all tactics.
But what do you think, Champ? What's your opinion on it?
So there's the business side of it, and then there's a personal side. On the business side, of course, you're gonna say yes. Yeah. And then there's a personal side of you that's gonna say no.
Right. Yeah, you know, we never rocked with no, you know.
Man, and now you think about it. Okay, so exactly what you just said. So you doing a song with 6ix9ine already brings you to the top of the food chain because everybody's going to talk about it. So you're winning even more. Like, you get me? It's design. It's a design win.
That's good.
Yeah. It's a design win. You get me? Like, how are you going to... But most people won't take that risk. That calculated risk, they won't weigh it out on the scale. But he did, and because Kodak is top tier, he's gonna pay. It's like, so it's because the news. Remember once they start talking about you in the news, something you can't pay for.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, 6ix9ine said it. Like he said it was gonna be his plan to get a feature from a top guy in the game. You know what I mean? And you know, look, there he goes. He did.
And he starts, and then the next man does the same thing. They'll be like, oh, let me work with 6ix9ine. He's hot again.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know, it is what it is, you know. I mean, it's going to be hard to keep him off the airwaves now. You know, Kodak is hot. I mean, the record's pretty hot too, you know, so it's going to be.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, man, it's, you know, it is what it is, man. Those guys, it's a tough situation, man. But, you know.
I was gonna ask her. So where do you see the Cream Celebrity Fruit Blogger, the Cream Media Group, in the next 3 or 5 years? What do you want to do with the company?
3 or 5 years.
Yeah. How do you want to expand?
Wow. I want to get more professional with it. Definitely hiring my own crew. And just blowing up like the brand a little bit more. Definitely some apparel.
Nice.
That'll be fun. But I was actually thinking recently, I might just start my own podcast.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Yeah,
that sounds real good.
Yeah, so you know, I have a few ideas based around food. So I have a few things up my sleeve.
Nice.
Good. Well, we're here if you ever need any help with the production.
Yes, I definitely. Yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday. Why not? You know, I know the people. I know my foodies, and why not involve everybody I know? You know, and start a lane that we have. We just don't really have a podcast outlet like that for foodies. So hey, why not?
I think it makes perfect sense. I think.
Yeah.
And you're connected in the industry, so.
I mean, there's a ton of foodies from like Miami, the South Florida area that I love, that I follow, and I'm always on their pages, and you know, like I said, I'm a fat boy, so you know, I want to have them on. I've actually reached out to a few of them to get them on the show and stuff. So,
are there any specific foodies that you like?
Yes, I love. Yes, I love. There's may I take a bite? I love her. I love her. Yeah, she's super cool. And then there's this other dude too. I forget his name. 305 Eats. I think is it 305 Eats?
305 Eats.
That's the homie too.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know. Yes.
Yeah, he's really good too. You know, like I love their pages. I'm always on their pages. I'm always commenting. I'm always supporting them. You know what I'm saying? I love what they do. He was just over at Joe's Stone Crab, and I got a couple good friends at Joe's. Yeah, me and my son just had Joe's this past weekend.
Oh, wait.
No, Joe's at the beach. South Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He was just there, and he's just. I love what they do because I you know what you do as well, because I feel like the foodies give a life to, you know, otherwise restaurants that wouldn't.
It's a good way, just like seafood. Like
I kind of like wanted to start my own thing doing that a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just everybody started doing it, so I was like, whatever.
I know.
I just stayed away. You know what I mean? But I would love to do it like with all the Cuban spots, like in Hialeah and stuff that I like. You know what I mean? I would love to do it. You know,
like
what I mean?
Local spots,
all the local spots that I frequent. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know,
I've been going here since I was born.
Yeah, I'm like a regular at those spots, so they love me. You know what I mean?
I'm like, hey,
it makes like sense.
It goes right back to the
Shouts
kitchen.
to Moro Castle and Chico's and Molina's.
So to Moro Castle.
Yes.
So wait. Going back to what you just said a few moments ago, what you said, everybody doing the same thing.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
What's up with that? I have like a little problem.
Because, you know, it is what it is. It's like things get saturated, you know, right?
Yeah.
Everything, when you see something is hot, everything gets kind of saturated.
The wave,
You know,
before the wave, the wave,
Right.
nobody's there pre-shoreline. One foot in, 1 foot out. Everybody's the wave is hot. Jump on the wave. Go ahead. But what were you going to say? So
okay,
what's up?
no. So, because, I mean, recently I'm just having a little bit of problems with like copycatters on social media.
Right.
I see it not only to me, but I see it
with the copycats. One more time. We'll give that. Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, you're saying the copycats now?
Yeah, copycats.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I see it done to a lot of my foodie friends as well. People copying their content.
Yeah.
You know, this person blew up doing a certain style of content. Next thing you know, the next chick is doing it. And like 100 million people are doing it after that. I get it. It's a trend, you know. But, I mean, why can't you come up with your own, like, stuff, you know, like be original. That's what I'm all about, you know. Like, I mean, I'm guilty. I have copied some things. I'm not 100%, but I try to do things as like original as possible. Genuine as possible, you know.
Get some ideas,
and it's like,
but not go
like I'll take a trend, but I'll like flip it like my way, you know. I just feel like, I don't know, you know. Anybody want to chime in?
No, it's just I think like it like I said, it's a thing that happens frequently in business and in life. I think it's like, I remember when I was a kid, we were DJing early. I was DJing 12, 13 years old. We were already DJing. I was in the DMC early on, 87, 88, like, really early, not to date myself, but yes, I'm from that. Anyways, my point is that after doing that for a few years, maybe 5, 6, 7 years already into my, my career DJing, it just got to the point where it was like a DJ on every block, on every corner.
That was the wave.
Everybody had a homie that was a DJ.
So
this is like what I'm saying. I noticed that early on from then.
Okay.
That was one wave that I caught, and then it was like, it got to the point where I was like, you know what? It's time for me to move on. I made tons of money already here. I had already been successful. I had already achieved a certain amount of success doing that.
Yeah.
So I said, I think it's time to transition. And that's when I transitioned into more the production aspect of creating my own music, the record label aspect of releasing our own music, pressing records, and then, it turned into something else.
Yeah.
But that whole era of DJing, I'm sure you'd agree, Champ, that, like you said, that was a wave. I saw it get saturated. Same thing. Yeah. Same thing that happens now with the social media. Even I'll bring you a little bit more close, because that sounded like dinosaur talk, right?
Right.
So to bring it more up to date, we had a website, 305hiphop.com, about 2 decades ago, early 2000s, and we were doing the online thing. There was no Facebook, there was no social media, there was no IG, there was no MySpace even. There was none of that. So we were the social media kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got to the point where we were getting like, millions of unique impressions every month, Wow. Back then, this is like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So that became another wave, and then you saw all the blogs started popping up, and everybody else doing what God bless the dead Q from World Star Hip Hop. He would get banner space on our site at times because they were just coming up. They seen the movement, and everybody. Vlad came down, shouts to Vlad TV. He came down to Miami. Well, who did he plug in with? He plugged in with us, 305 Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? So the source, when anything was popping, they would hit us up. So shouts to Benzino, Dave Mays, those are my brothers. Vibe Magazine, Double XL, all the media sources. Outlets, when Pitt and Ross and all these guys started buzzing locally, who would they hit up? They would hit us up. Because there was no other media outlet at that time representing anything locally. You know what I'm saying? So again, that turned into the wave, and then there was a bunch of other local people that started sprouting up, and what I'm saying, and doing, So that's what I'm saying. I've seen that multiple times over and over in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way. I think it's just the natural cycle. Of business, of life, of
the evolution is the growth. Like one person natural plants the seed, and then all of a sudden everybody's rooted through the tree.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think you should ever take it as offensive, though. To me, it's always like a compliment.
So you're right now basically leading. If everybody's copying you or trying to mimik you, like it's a compliment. It's like ASAP said. ASAP said, like, yo, Travis is your style and all this or that. He don't even get mad. He's like, yo, I'm flattered. Because at the same time, it's like a competition that we have. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing to get mad at. There's you're already striving for greatness.
Absolutely.
Now, was that saying imitation is the best form of flattery?
Yes, that's what it is.
So it hurts sometimes because I'm like, man, I put so much thought into this, and now they're being copied in 0.2 second.
Well, that's why we live. That's why we live in the land of the free. This is the land of capitalism, and you patent your thoughts and your ideas and your concepts, and that's how you monetize.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because it's business, y'all. It's business. People fail to understand, especially us in hip hop. We get like so wrapped up. Yo, I got this dope idea. I just want to, hold on. Before you run with yourself, make sure everything is legally covered.
So that's exactly at the end of the day. Yeah, it's true. So like there are a lot of copycats and everything, and it's cool, but like really, are you capitalizing and are you making money from this? Because like I said, see, that's another major point. A great point of view. So like I said, we have two types of workers. We have the one that takes it for fun and takes it for granted. Then there's one that gets money off it. So I'm gonna give you an example. So what happened to me? Check this out. So as I got on IG maybe 7-8 years ago, I would just see girls saying like, I'm making money on this, and you're not. You're just playing around, or you're just wasting time. Like, and I didn't know what that meant. I was just like, yo, what the hell does that? Like, I make money too, but it's not on Instagram. You get me? Like, I wasn't making money on Instagram. Now all of a sudden, you got a company making money on Instagram, and it's different. You can say, oh, we're capitalizing now for being on Instagram and making money. So we're not playing with it. It's a business. So that's why who's gonna raise the bar? Like, who's really gonna do it? Like, we could do it for fun. And look at me, how cute, and I look great in my outfits, and I'm here. But like, at the end of the day, what's the result?
Right.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I've had all those thoughts too. It's like, wait, are you making the money? No. So okay, I mean, it's you're similar, copying. But
it's similar to what's going on right now. Like you look at TikTok and you see TikTokers getting millions and millions of views. Does that translate into revenue? Or is attention like the new form of
currency?
Of currency, right?
That might be it. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, it depends. That's a whole nother topic because it depends on the amount of followers that person has. Now, if you have a certain amount of followers, you could get gifts, and those gifts are like money that comes to your account. It could be like 0.002 cents. But if you have a million people, like looking at that, you're cashing in a few thousand a month or whatever.
Of course, the brand sponsorships as well,
and the sponsorships.
All those things, even if you're not getting paid from the platform, there's tons of ways that you can be monetizing.
Because, for example, my page, Cream. Before it got hacked, BC,
we'll get into why it got hacked. But
Khaled.
BC
Khaled. I had it mostly sponsored or monetized. Meaning I'm either posting a content of a product I want to share that's sponsored, or I'm getting paid to post for it, or I got paid to go to this restaurant to go eat and blah blah blah, right? So there's ways to sponsor your page around that, in my world.
So what is it that happened with the hacking?
Yeah, what happened? Tell us about that story.
Can we talk about that?
Pre-post Khaled.
I started doing just bigger things, and I think it was I did a quick Feature Friday when I asked a celebrity what their favorite food is, to DJ Khaled at his press conference in, I think, February. And immediately right after that, I also did the Trina Rockstar Festival. I did media for that festival.
A 2-piece.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
2-piece with a biscuit.
She came famous she was famous in 2 days. That's what happened in that world, exactly. Fast.
That was crazy. I had never interviewed so many people.
It's real, exactly. That's what you get for hard work. Yeah.
So that was crazy. I learned to interview in that freaking event because I had a line of people waiting to interview with me. And I was like, who the heck are these people? What I even asked them? I didn't know it was going to be like this. And I literally learned in 30 seconds, different personalities and everything.
But that's the best way, right?
Yes.
That
was a crash course.
Harvard.
Course right there.
Harvard. It was a community college. It was Harvard.
Yes.
Harvard was served.
That was a crash course in journalism and media. Oh my God, that was crazy. So anyways.
So Cream was born.
So
Cream rose.
Right after that, the next day I got hacked.
Wow.
I remember a person asked me for my phone number. A few people asked me for my phone number. I don't know if it had to do anything with the event or just someone that was just trying to hack me because they saw me doing all these big things.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just some like hacker in another country. You know, we don't know.
Wow.
I mean,
but the thing is, see, it didn't. Like how I look at things, and we've backtracked, right? It didn't happen before anything else. It just only happened when you got close to Cali.
It literally.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a meaning there, you know.
Yeah, the few days right after all that, people were like just trying to send me like those DMs. You know, those DMs that you get on like the other folder, you know, that you don't check, you know, and it was like scamming things, you know. And I don't click on that. I never clicked on anything. It was just whatever. It was crazy the way it happened. But shout out. So I was without my page for 3 to 4 months.
Wow, I'm going through something similar right now.
I lost my cannabis page.
I had terrible. I had totally given up. I went through a whole process of during that. I think things are meant to be sometimes because I went through a whole process. As soon as I lost my page, I had a problem with my gallbladder. I'll speak about it. I don't care. I had gallbladder surgery, had it removed. So that period of time, I got myself in a healthy track. I lost.
Wait, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Do you think that the loss of your page brought on the stress of the gallbladder?
No, I was already. I had been having during COVID.
I just wanted to make sure. Because they say social media is like a very serious thing.
But see, I had that page so popping. I was working. It was a lot of stress into it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I can imagine.
You know. So I'm sure it built up. Plus, I was getting my master's degree at the same time. Plus, working full time and doing all these.
Getting your master's degree.
Congratulations on your master's degree.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. That's everybody at large. Nobody cares about that.
But guess what? If you with DJ with Khaled. You're the best, baby. Nobody cares about your masters. You with DJ Khaled.
God, dude. Another one. We the best.
All right, we'll get back to work.
God.
Sorry. This is too much fun. Yeah, so tell us about your master's degree.
Anywho,
But tell us pre-bachelor's and then to master's. Man, you're fast and you work hard. We really applaud you.
And congratulations on your master's.
Thank you.
Remember, I tell everybody, we know a lot about everybody. Yeah, and we know people different places, you know, so we always get the information. That's why we're proud, you know. So we get a lot of information before, obviously, we have you on our show. So tell us about your career.
I'm a 9 to 5. I work for a big corporation in Miami. I'm in the healthcare industry. I've been in healthcare for the past 26 years.
Nice.
Yes. And I started off with patient care, and now I'm in the back end of things in administration. So I just decided to grow in the field. A bachelor's, you know, I got it right before COVID. I needed it to move on. And so right after my bachelor's, I just said, you know, let me just keep on going, you know. Let's just be better.
Nice.
And so got my master's in healthcare quality, innovation, and strategy.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's a big nerdy degree.
For the master's degree, for the women working hard in America and changing America.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a degree in healthcare, and I'm currently job searching.
That's good.
You know, as much as I would love to do social media and you know, that's my passion, obviously. You know, sometimes you got to be realistic. If there's another pandemic, can I have a refill?
Yeah, you have a career.
Don't leave the ladies out.
Let's get it clear. Let's get it clear. For the people at home, so you might not understand the speed. So first of all, you have a career Okay, and then the Cream, of course, media group. That's of course your hobby, your second passion now that you wish to pursue, of course, but only if the money starts to change.
Exactly.
Well, obviously, the career can supply for. So don't get this confused at home.
Yes. Guys, in this world, you have to do multiple things.
Multitasking, yep.
Yeah, don't think this Instagram thing is like working for everybody. You know, people have real jobs. You know, what they want to show you in one thing is you know, no. Unless you have a wealthy family and you could do this on spare time, you have to have a job or just, I don't know. Something has to be working. Yeah. So
people get it twisted.
Yeah. All of us here have like 3 jobs. So
oh man, three
minimum.
3 might be a minimum. Yeah. But but it's good to see. I love to see women like actively, out there pursuing their goals and moving and
winning.
Yeah, winning. Yeah. He says it all the time. The women are winning.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's true. The women, in a lot of senses, are out hustling the guys. Sad to say, yeah, but you just got your masters, you got your own company, you got your your media connections, you got the food thing. It's a lot, and we respect it. We salute you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
For real.
Yeah, and on top of that, you have your personal life. If you have kids, luckily my daughter's older, but like those women that have like multiple kids and they're younger, and nowadays everything's so expensive and crazy, and you're still going to school and you're still working,
trying
and you're
to figure it out,
dealing with your husband that doesn't want to do half the things you want to do. It's crazy. So
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. But you're good though. You're
I'm good.
You're in the right. You're in the right direction.
I'm definitely good.
I feel like you're on the right track.
Yes,
you're definitely on the right track. On the fast track to success, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. But it takes work though.
It's a lot of work, and I'm just in the beginning too. I still have so much more to go.
Yeah. But the hard work, the thing is here's what I tell everybody. The hard work is almost about to start paying off.
Yeah.
But remember, the payoff is, okay, here we go. We talk about this. So this is like level 1. So right now you do the hard work, is about to pay off. So now you need to go to level 2. You need to work a little bit harder. So now the payoff is more than the work. That's
you got to turn up.
It's just simple instructions. Yep. So and then you have to stay at that level 2 and say, do I want to reach another bracket and go to level 3? And make more money, and that only means, guess what? I have to work harder and I have to work smarter. So at that stage, now you have employees working for you. It's free game. It's simple. You have a bunch of employees that you could pay doing your job. That's level 3, and that's what you want to do right
now. Take
notes.
Free game.
You want to have people work for you, and of course, pay the payout with commissions, double pay.
Real
strategies.
Real
strategies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's what she was just saying. She wants to, get a crew and build, build her team a little bit. And I think that would make life a lot easier for you.
Yeah, and then
on the media front,
and have the sponsors. Remember, have the sponsors
and get it coming again, because I lost a lot when I got hacked, like I said,
Your morale. So when you say you lost a lot, how explain to the people?
I was working with a lot of restaurants, not a lot, but a few restaurants. Other what's that called? Collaborations.
Yes.
Campaigns with products. And when I told them I had lost my page, they're like, I'm sorry, I don't want to work with you anymore.
That's right. Yes, because it might mess up the infrastructure as well. I get it. So it's kind of tough.
And then I'm using and I'm also landing social media management accounts, to manage like those accounts, and most of those are like food related. Yeah. But since I got hacked, I don't know. It's just weird. I lost a lot of clients that I had their information.
It affected you in more ways than one.
Yeah, it's like losing your phone. You lose your phone and your credit card. You're like, fuck for
feel a certain way.
Your whole life.
Your pride. You take time. You love it like a baby. You nurture it and watch it grow, and then all of a sudden, we the best, baby.
But no, it's almost like we were just talking about that the other day. I forgot who was on, but the phones have become like this gift and a curse thing, where it's like it's very convenient, and you do a lot on your phone, and you can pay your bills, and you can order food and do whatever.
So much,
but we depend on it so much, and it's kind of like if anything happens with that, or if anything goes wrong,
world. That's what I mean. That's your world.
And that's kind of like we talk about that all the time with like the conspiracy theorists talk, right? Like, what about if they just shut down the grid one day and that's it, and the phones are all off the grid, and what do we do?
Right? They would say in West Virginia, the old man. So watch this. In West Virginia, they have a saying. They would tell us, you city slickers, y'all boys don't know nothing. What happens when the electricity is gone? What you gonna do? And you know I'm a smart ass. I have always an answer for everything.
What you slick talking city slicker gonna do when the lights run out, huh?
When the
power go out.
I said it's simple. We have a master generator ready installed, 40 kilowatts, so I could power a whole city block. That's what happens.
Oh, you think you're smart, don't you?
And we got 2 wells over there with a little quarter-acre lake, so that it's simple. But you set yourself up for when the time comes. So that's another conversation.
Prepare ahead.
Preparation, bro. Organization.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, there you go.
Wow.
Like she doesn't even know. She's like, oh, what does this mean right here? It's true. When the lights go out, what are you gonna do? When they say you grow your own crops, we haven't gotten to that level. Yeah. But like, okay, the food source is scarce, and there's no food because there's so much population going on, and consumption is at an all-time level. Now, what do you do? Well, at least I have some produce, something growing in my house. I have some livestock in my house. I have a water source in my house. I have a different source of electricity. It could be solar panel as well. Right. It don't need to be a generator. You know, it could. So there's the ways around the grid. That's it.
Yeah, no, like for me to get into my office, I need my phone and my ID. If I show up to work without any of those two, I am fucked.
You can't even get to work.
I need my ID for the elevator, for the bathroom, like to clock in. I need my phone to get in my computer. I need my phone, and I'm like, if I lose my phone, you know, like I'm gonna go for like 1 or 2 days without it. You know, I can't do anything. You know, like damn.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. It really is something else, man. It's really
cyborg.
Absolutely,
it's part of your life already. It's gonna be integrated in your life soon. You know, all this is because it's gonna be one chip and everything.
That's what Andrew Tate says that.
Yeah.
What do you think about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate?
Yeah. You know who he is?
The guy who got locked up. Remember? The guy, smart guy. Yeah.
He's like the most Google guy in the planet. That's why I asked.
Because he's teaching people how to make money. Remember?
Okay. That's the guy you talked to me again. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. I'm just
I'm not into that.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just because he said something that he's been saying that about the what would you say the cyborg. He's been saying that.
That's what it is. But they show it to you in the movies. That's why I always tell her, like, if you watch movies, they be giving you like little hints of what's going on. And all the time, watch this. Here we go. Back to this. All the time, the kids are running away from a system, right? They're always running away from the system, or they're locked inside of a circle or a maze that they can't get out of the system.
Crazy.
That's always the message in the movies. It's crazy. Some people might not see it, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Real talk. Yeah.
And I don't even watch TV like that, but every time you turn, that's the end result. Right.
Well, that's what it's about. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not in. There's some current events or there's some things that I'm not into because I'm so busy actually working. Yeah. Sorry.
But there's always something.
I don't have time to like.
There's always something controlling.
It tells me a lot. Yeah.
There's always something controlling. You know what I mean? There's always something holding you back. Like, and that's what it is. The powers that be.
Absolutely. So what are you into right now, Cream?
Sorry.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Other than what you're working on.
What am I?
We see you working a lot. So what do you do for fun?
Oh, for fun. Oh, man.
On your time off.
I have been working out a lot. I'm trying to get my health on check, my body, you know.
Beautiful.
Not about being skinny. It's about being healthy.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That should...
Oh, sorry,
you should need some applause for that.
Or another, yeah.
That's the applause from the Fat Boy Club.
That's the Fat Boy Club.
We salute that.
No,
we salute that. It's not about being what is it?
Thin or skinny. No, because
not about being skinny. It's never about being skinny, but you just got to be healthy.
Yeah, I had my little health scare at the beginning of the year. Thank God it was nothing crazy, but I went through a whole surgery. I've always been so healthy.
Right, yeah. It's always scary when you go into the hospital, right?
Yeah, they put me to sleep.
Yeah, when you go under, it's always like, whoa.
Yeah, like
are you coming back from this?
Yes, I even stopped drinking, stopped smoking, and everything just to like clear my body.
Yeah, because it's like a dream world when they put you under.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it's a risk. Yeah, if you're a smoker, not really ganja, but like I don't smoke cigarettes, but well, you know, still I wanted to cleanse my body to go to the surgery, whatever.
They tell you to stop smoking pre-surgery. Period. Yeah, they know, right? They want the cannabinoids to mix with the medicine.
Yeah,
it's terrible. Because I never stop. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I went through a little phase with that, but then I got healthy eating and stuff like that, and so I'm just trying to work out as much as I can. I can like at least 5 days out of the week. Minimum. Good. You know, and
health as well.
So that's my fun. I actually love going to the gym. It's the 1 hour I have to myself that makes me happy, and I don't think about anything or anyone or anything.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
You have a trainer, or you just do your thing?
I go to Legacy Fit Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to them. Shout out to Legacy.
Shout out to Legacy Fit. Yes.
Yeah. That's.
So what is it, like CrossFit?
It's like it's a partner interval training, which is a high intensity workout. It's a
similar to CrossFit type.
Yes, it's just not those crazy power, weights. And I've done CrossFit before, and it's safer. It's body resistance, some weights, cardio, machines. Good. So it's a mix of your whole body in 1 hour. It's great. It's my favorite workout. I do that. That's a lot of fun. Aside from that, what I do for fun, man, I like being home. You travel a lot? Love to travel. Yes. How could I not think of that? Sometimes I just don't travel. Adore.
For traveling. Because you're so busy. Sometimes you forget.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have time to travel because I'm working. You need the money to travel.
Wasn't you just in Philly?
I was just in Philly for the Roots concert.
Let's talk about that. Hold on.
Yes,
I was gonna ask you, did you go to the Roots concert?
Yes, I did.
So you went to the Roots
picnic? It was a 2-day.
It was a 2 day.
Well, no, actually, it was a 4-day, but I went to the last 2 days. I went for Saturday and Sunday.
It's 4 days now?
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Wait.
So what was that like? Talk to me.
Friday was David Chappelle at a comedy show. Okay. Then it was day 1 and day 2 of the fest.
Okay.
And I think on Thursday they had a conference, I think maybe a workshop or something like that.
Like a panel.
Yeah.
So did you go to everything?
So I got invited. Thank you, Live Nation.
Yes. Shouts to Live Nation.
Yes. So I got invited to go, and it was so packed. It was like 55,000 people there.
Awesome.
I love the vibe better than any vibe here in South Florida.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Shout out to Philly.
Awesome. Shouts to Philly, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Shout out Philly Bill in the house.
I love the people there. I met some good friends actually. Awesome. And I had a great time. I mean, it was just so many performers.
You're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So you were backstage or you were like in the crowd? Like,
you know what? I got invited to just go to the show.
Right.
I was not working. Okay. The event.
Okay, so that's what I was asking. So you weren't working.
Yeah.
You just attended the show.
I attended.
So that's good.
Yeah.
But it
was still an invitation, and it's still,
And you got to have a good time.
But my goal next year is to actually do media for them.
Yeah. So wait. So this year you were invited to go and have a good time.
Right.
Your goal next year is to go and work.
That's gonna fall.
You see the mentality? You see the difference in the mentality?
That's gonna fall.
It's crazy.
The thing is, when you do media, you're used to being at
a certain,
backstage. You're inside.
Remember, some people, there's an inside. There's an inside.
Yes. And you don't get, trampled on. It's not, you're not crowded. You have your own bathroom.
You kind of feel uncomfortable if you're not there, right?
Yes. Yeah. So even though I did love the show.
This is VIP talk, yo. This is cloth talk. This is cloth. She's flexing on all of us right now.
You don't get that pass.
Don't worry. She's flexing on all of us.
You don't get that pass. You're not allowed on this side. Remember what Flex says. You can't come up here.
You can't come up
here.
here.
Come up here. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not stuck up, I swear.
I know.
So anyway.
Humble Flex.
Everybody can't come up here.
Humble Flex.
Hot 97 Funk Master Flex.
But how come you in the store? Listen. How come you in the store and I can't come in the store? What's going on? Only 5 people allowed in the stores because you can't come up here. Sorry, go ahead. You get carried away with this.
Oh my God. This guy's so funny.
Mm-hmm. So anywho, sorry, we're knocking the mic over. Okay.
Oh, you're good.
So, wait.
You're good. Don't worry, you're good.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You can't come up here.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
You cannot come up.
I'm sorry. The Funk Flex impression gets everybody.
Okay. So yeah, it was just a lot of people. It was overwhelming. I still covered the event slightly just to get my shine in there so they could see what type of work I do. So next year I will be working for you, Live Nation. Okay.
That's Live Nation.
We'll get some.
One of my jobs that I'll have.
We'll reference some contacts. Yeah, we definitely could do something.
For real,
plug the Live Nation.
Yeah, I had a great time. There was a great show. If you haven't been to the Roots picnic, guys, you guys have to. You have to go. You have to go. It's a whole experience. It's different than any festival down here.
Absolutely.
The vibes were just chill, no problems. Music, real music.
Well,
real music.
It's a great thing to see the growth of the Roots. Yes, the growth of the Roots has been incredible because they've just been. They're probably one of I think Stetsasonic and them are like the only live bands in hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So salutes to Black Thought, salutes to Questlove, man. The whole Roots ensemble, man.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
It was great.
Legendary, and it's good to see the picnic grow so much. And now it's like a 4-day thing.
It's a 4-day thing. Yeah.
I remember when it was just a 1-day thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we was just happy that it was a 1-day thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
And I read that it was just one of their dreams to just have a picnic at that park because it's something they used to go
you grow
to
up as a child.
Yeah, I went there and I saw like the families having picnics in that park.
Right.
You know, aside from like where the show was,
Nice.
it's a place that like you know how here in South Florida we go to Biscayne or where the other
parks,
or
whatever,
to have
like,
picnics, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay,
to
like
have a
picnic,
farito,
like,
you know,
right, like the parks, yes,
right, the parks.
But like the festivals is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, over there, like you know, people were having their family like picnics, you know, and so I guess it was their dream to have like their own thing there, you know, and it was year one, and then
I say that because it's always been my dream to have like our own cayocho, like our own thing where we can have like
let's make it happen. You just gotta do it, you know.
No, but I mean it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's not impossible.
Like, even like running one stage, like we ran one stage, it's too much work. It's a lot of work. It's
a lot of work and a lot of money.
Russ, it's a
lot of money.
The new money.
Very true.
There's a new model. Remember,
because I'll work.
What's the new
but
model?
I need the money.
It's not easy, but it could easily be done.
Facts.
That's a new model.
That's
Everything is easy. It's easily done.
Yeah. No. Shouts to that's the smart guy. I think he said that, right? Smart guy.
Somebody said that.
It's not easy, but it could easily be done. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I get it. Yeah, it's a little bit of work because we know it takes work. Everybody knows what it takes. Everybody knows that hard
That's
work.
kind of like where we're at, right? With all this everything like that's going on right now, it's like the phones make it like, you know, you have like pretty much everything in your hands. You have a camera, you have a microphone, you have everything. Like whatever you want to do, you can pretty much do with that, right?
That kid, you know, like I said, that Kai, I was showing her, Kai Sanat, whatever.
Oh,
shut
he's
down
killing it, yeah.
Times Square, just with a free giveaway.
Sanat, Kai
Sanat, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, we got a little plan for a little event we're going to do that. We're going to kill it with a little event, yeah. Coming soon.
Crazy. That's like, I mean, wow. Imagine you're like trying to go to the doctor's office, you know, like you have a toothache and you're trying to make it and you can't get out of your house because
you're like, what? You call everybody. Mira esto que está pasando. So and they're like, no, it's just a PlayStation.
That's where there's a problem.
It's a PlayStation.
The safety.
It's a PlayStation.
Yeah. I know, freaking PlayStation.
But see, that person is giving, you know, like it's crazy. Wow.
Yep. He should have taken it to a park, you know. I think he would have been okay there.
But he did that for a reason. If you look at the point, it's a point. Like I tell her, look at the points. Yeah, Times Square. It's a circle, and all entries lead. So there's like 6, 7, 8 roads blocked. So now his name lives on a publicity for at least a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for free.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, Mom, I went to jail. What happened? I caused a riot. I wanted to give out a PlayStation. That's a good way to arrest me, Mama.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll be so confused. I'll be like, what? Otra vez, mijo.
I told you don't do that. Don't cause a riot. You know, hey, you're winning there.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you about these kids and figuring out the trolling and the algorithm, the way to get your name
humble.
You know, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's sharing your stuff. So now your name is popping up, you know, 1 million times. You know what I mean? It's they figured that out. That's what it's for. Like you said, that's the ulterior motive. They know how to work it, dude. It's crazy.
They're getting more advanced. Like I said, every time you give somebody the phone, somebody else figures it out better than you.
Crazy.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
But no, they rather say, okay, so now that we're here, we're almost about to wrap it up. Thank you, Cream, for showing up.
Thank you, Cream.
You're welcome.
I have always the last question before we end the segment. Before we end the segment off, we would like to say anything that you want to get off your chest before you leave, before you go to church on Sunday. It is Saturday and we are working, so tomorrow we go to church religiously. We love God in our own homes. Before we go, we say our prayers. So yes, we are in church, we're in heaven. But is there anything you would like to get off your chest before you leave the show here?
Oh, man. So one of the things I wanted to get off my chest was the copycatting situation. Because that's right now under my skin. But I think I'm going to be the better person. The only way to make this better is to be a better person and to think, okay, that person's, it's a flattery. You know, it's like they're looking up to me, you know. Yeah. Multiple persons actually.
What is it specifically, the copycatting? Like what? What is
I don't want to say.
Well, can we say what it is that you did that was copycatted?
It's just people are like copying what I do.
It's changing. Like every time you go to that level,
they're already done doing what they did,
so
and now
need somebody to look after to get to that next level. That's why most people have the guidance to get to that next level. Like I said, so that's what it's.
And it's under my skin, but at the same time, it's cool because they like what I'm doing. Then and they're my fans. So but at the same time, like. But okay, fine.
You can, you don't know how to. You don't know how to
listen. Yeah. They can always try to duplicate You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they can't ever replicate that authentic sauce you got. You feel me?
That's true.
So they could try to duplicate it, but it'll be never replicated with your authentic sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
no,
I always say that, man. Take it and run with it. If you think you can do what I do, go ahead and run with it. You know what I'm saying? God bless you.
Also, do you love it? If it's not for money, remember there's two passions. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Because one thing is the love of it, and another thing is the money.
Therein lies another determining factor, because those people will take it and run with it and do it for maybe a month or 2 or 3 or maybe a year.
Yeah, the fever.
It's a little wave, right?
That's true.
But then eventually it'll die out.
Yeah.
Because same thing. There's no passion there. There's no real love for it while you're doing it on your day off.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Wow.
Therein lies the
That's
secret.
true.
Yeah.
That's
secret
true.
to the success
Okay.
is we determined
That's some
that.
knowledge right there. No. Yeah.
And that's what the Fuego talk is all about, man. You got to get it off your chest. But like I said, do not listen, that's another gem I wanted to give you.
Go ahead.
Don't let those copycats bother you.
Okay.
Because you see that little copycat bother you, and that might take, 60 seconds? 120 seconds of your day, 180 seconds tops, right? It's like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. You're looking at that, you're like, right?
That was me.
But
That's
then do
me.
the math. How many seconds are there in a day? There's like 84,000 something, right? So if you let those little 60 or 120 or 180 seconds affect your day, you're the one that you got to check yourself. Something's wrong there.
Yeah.
You can't allow that little minute, little minuscule thing to bother you.
Yeah.
Because you're bigger and better than all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah. No, you're right.
And you're well on your way. You're on the right track. You got your master's. Congratulations on your master's.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yes.
One way or another is gonna work out.
Yes, you're an independent entrepreneur based out of one of the hottest cities in the country, if not the hottest right now. Like, come on, you got your thing going on. Cream Media Group, celebrity food blogger. Like,
in the building.
Come on, bro. Like, it's too many things going on for, you know what I mean? Like, for you to even be worried about the peons. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, salute to you. You probably need that little bit of inspiration more than we do over here. We shit ideas over here. You know what I mean? We shit ideas for breakfast over here. You know what I'm saying? Right? Am I wrong, champ?
But, but I tell everybody, make sure you have your money right if you want to talk about business.
Yes. Yes.
Wait. Yes to that, but can I get another thing off my chest? Can I allowed to?
Yes.
Oh my God. Bring it back to the table. 100. Right?
Listen, get them all off your chest right now. We still got another 7 minutes. Come on.
I brought a book. No, I'm just kidding.
Let them know.
What about these companies that be half-assing their employees? Okay, employees that have been with a company 20 plus years, even 10 years, okay? And then you get this email saying, oh my God, congratulations, you've made 25 years with this company. Pick a gift from this catalog.
Wow.
And you're like excited. So you're like, I get to pick a gift. What could it be? And then you click and you're like, ooh, a keychain.
That's crazy.
So disrespectful.
Nobody loves you.
A
Remember,
coffee maker.
Another thing
a generic brand.
This is after how many
coffee
years?
Maker.
How many years?
26.
Okay.
But it was for 25.
But there's a lesson in that. Remember, there's a lesson.
Yes.
The lesson is simple. Remember, nobody's gonna love you better than you can love yourself.
No.
So it's simple. It doesn't matter about money. It's just that nobody's gonna love you better than you can love yourself. So. My dad got a pin after 39 years working with Avis. I have it to show everybody. Wow. He got a pin. I'm like, I could buy you a fucking ring. I could buy you a car. They give you a pin. That's it. Not even a hotel, vacation, a car rental, a damn pin. And I use that as inspiration in my life.
Come on, Avis. You could do better. That's 39 years and you get a pin.
Hello? A pin. So it's the same thing. It's like school. You could go 50,000 years and you'll be like, okay, you have a pin clip, a toothpick, or ear. Something like that. Sad. That's what it is.
Yeah,
we used to patch up. I remember when I was young and I first graduated from high school, I had like an airport job. You know, I was working at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Before I started like doing my own thing.
Yes, sir.
And I remember we would all like patch up. You know what I'm saying? We would all like patch up to get like, the boss or get whoever it was. That if this guy was the customs guy, he's been there for like 20 years, we're going to get him something. Yeah. We'd all patch up like
at least $500,
No, we would all patch up like $200 or $300 to give.
Back then,
we were making good money. And we'd all patch up to go and get him a little rollie or something. Little Submariner engraved in the back, like bam, 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 the boys at the warehouse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were just like some warehouse men, you know what I'm saying? Like some low, you know what I'm saying? Like some lowly warehouse men. But we would all still put that effort in to get that,
show somebody
to show somebody the love, you know what I'm saying? And it's it's sad to see that, man. It's just
it really
America has really changed a lot.
And that's why there's people that everybody's, like I said, doing half-ass jobs or, or don't want to do, or like Shadi said, shout out Shadi, that's my brother, man. Go farm.
Shouts to the goat.
Hey,
Shadi.
That's my brother, man. But listen, like he said,
Death Occurred Last Night is out now.
Let me hit him.
Yes. Death Occurred Last Night. Shouts to Exquisite Dope Records.
Go farm. But listen, he goes, everybody wants to get paid for a participation check. And that's kind of true. Like, show up half-ass and won't go above and beyond. But that's why the companies don't care. So it's like, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is everybody's going to be an entrepreneur. That's what I said. Everybody's going to find a way to work for themselves.
That's the only way. Because if now you have to put up with that corporate bullshit, and I'm sorry, 26 years in a company and you're getting a choice of, coffee maker, a pin, just like a
squishy toy.
Yeah. It's like when you go to the game store, the game place, and you spend all this money on machines. Yeah, you get all these tickets and you go redeem them, and all you get is like a pencil.
Nothing. You spend $500. $500 to do like what?
Eraser.
That's what I used to tell my son. I'm like 80. I used to calculate. I'm like, I'm spending $80 to $100 for you to upgrade on this toy, and this is what my son understand the value. I'm like, Papi, we could go to Toys R Us. I could buy you 4, 5, 6 gifts for $80, $100. So I showed my son the value. That's exactly what's going on. They're gonna get you.
Very true.
My boy, let's go to the store. Here, break the bread with them, and you come out whatever you want. So my son understood at an early age game time.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
Woo.
Yeah, it's disrespectful at this point. The least he could have done at least $100 bill minimum. Like, how are you gonna make me
at
choose?
Least, right?
You know what's crazy?
Open tab.
Nice
sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
What's crazy is that I looked up these products on this catalog individually, one by one, to see how much they were worth, and the highest price was $49.99.
Crazy.
Wow.
It's very sad, man. What we've come to. That's how much you value your employees.
I'm worth $49.99
and these
after
are big
20-something years.
These are big companies that are multi-million dollar companies.
Yes.
If not billions.
Yeah,
a lot of these
definitely.
Are big
this
companies,
is a huge institution.
But it's just sad. It's really sad to see.
Crazy.
See the lack of respect for the employees, man. Imagine. What do they call us? Human resources now. So real quick, do you believe in aliens or no?
I'm 50-50. I believe in everything.
It's fuego talk.
Wait.
It's yes or no.
Oh,
you believe in aliens or no?
Fuck. Yes.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not one of these conspiracy people, because I also believe that everything's out there. I believe in God. I believe in the saints. I believe in... I want to have a belief in something else. I just don't want to believe that you die and you disappear into ashes and you never think of any of these memories ever again.
Right. You just said something right now that tripped me out. You believe in the saints.
Yes.
You're definitely Cuban.
I'm Cuban.
I didn't know you were Cuban before. You told me you were Cuban. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, I'm not Santera, but I was brought up on the culture. I know about it. Hello, So... let
me hold on, but I want to say, since we are talking about Cuba, I want to say, I love all my peoples in Cuba, man. Well, like I said, no disrespect. One day y'all gonna figure it out. That's from my heart. No, for the people on the island, because we understand we're from the island. So that's what I said. One day, all of you guys will figure it out. I'm speaking from the heart, though. That's real. Ellos, not los otros.
They ain't trying to hear it.
They're gonna figure it out, bro. There's gonna be that one leader. You understand how this works. Look at you. Don't put your head down.
I pray to God.
But they're going to figure it out.
Shouts to Movimiento San Isidro. Shouts to Michael Osobu. Que liberen a Michael Osobu.
Yes. Right. Yeah, I'm like with you. Like, I don't know. I'm just 50-50 about it. Like, yes, okay, fine. If there's aliens, okay, fine, I guess. And
back to the aliens. Sorry.
But at the same time, I'm not a fanatic about it. I think some people are going overboard about it. I think some of it is bullshit. But I do want to believe there's something out there. I would love to. Why not have an alien friend? I want to do a collab. Actually, if there's any aliens out there, cream for alien brands. Let's go.
Whoa, let's pop it.
Hey, man, at least she's about it. At least she's about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you so much for coming through, Cream.
Yes, I said it first.
Yes, she's about it. So you already know. This is a universal message going out to the entire alien community.
Make it rain, aliens.
Yes,
let's go.
You already know. Talk. Champy, anything else?
Nah, I'm good. I was going to say a few things off my chest, but I'm ready to land this plane.
You got something to get off your chest?
I don't. I wait for a few episodes.
Sure?
So I could get
I love the Queens outfit, by the way. You came straight B-boy from Queens today.
Everything
straight with the bodega. What is it? Bodega what?
Bodega Taqueria.
Get it from the
tequila.
bottom.
Taqueria y tequila. That's dope. Shouts to Bodega, Taqueria y Tequila, Nike.
There,
yeah, man. You fresh to death, man. You already know. My partner, Hurricane Joe Weezy. The one and only Cream Media Group in the building. Cream, celebrity food blogger. You be the underboss, the Apex. Another dope edition of Fuego Talk, and we out.
Thank you.
Yes. Peace. Hey, let me get a fight.
Yeah.